Just another day in the neighborhood. Just another day in the neighborhood. Just another day in the neighborhood. Just doing what I do best. Just doing what I do best. What's up, Daniel? What's up, CC? What's up, C the Pre? I sure miss seeing the pit crew. Please believe me, I miss seeing y'all. I miss y'all. But I'm sure y'all understand when you under attack, you must do what you must do. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. So I have never. This is like amazing to me. What's up, T Lounge? What's up, Daquan? See the pre. Donald Goins. What's so funniest to me is how they manage everybody involved. I'm talking about everybody involved. I am absolutely amazed at how they make something that's supposed to be litty a whole entire snooze fest. I'm surrounded by a bunch of virtual prostitutes. This live will be going down off of Lit Lane. I came over here so y'all can get the backup channel to the backup channel, the backup to the backup. The link is being dropped in the chat. It's called I changed the name from Looking Ass to something more proficient, efficient, okay? And a little bit more with the brand. Okay? Dead End Lane. Isn't that more befitting for my backup to the backup? We got Lit Lane, we got Seymour Lane, now we got Dead End Lane. It's hard to back up out of this motherfucker. So I'm gonna need for everybody to get over there because you know it's beginning to look a lot like the beef sector war, civil war, the war that never motherfucking happened. Lit Lane going down. I still got Seymour Lane up. Gonna get people over there over to Dead End Lane. What's up, Foot Soldier? What's up, Tracy? Everybody, I am on Dead End Lane. I'm on Seymour Lane. I'm really trying to direct traffic. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to direct the traffic over to Dead End Lane. But we got to do what we got to do. What's up, Yana? What's up, everybody? I sure appreciate Seymour Lane members. I appreciate all y'all. What's up, Mix? Mix, you want to be a moderator over here on the Dead End? Cause you know how I operate. You know how I get down. You know what I like, what I don't motherfucking like. You know what's funny is how I heard bitches talking about use the word impactful. It's funny face bitch who wants to be so impactful. I mean, she needs her whole existence to mean something in this life. She cries out for impactfulness. If you come through any channel, Lit Lane, Seymour Lane, and the live is gone, please check the wall. I'm on Dead End Lane. So please, I'm moving the traffic. I'm sorry, y'all got to do what I got to do. I'm moving the traffic over to Dead End Lane. Here go the link. I'm about to shut down Seymour Lane. Seymour Lane then actually sat over here and became a channel all of itself. Seymour Lane over here actually generating motherfucking checks. Seymour Lane over here motherfucking turning a profit and has his own line of content. The backup channel is now a profitable channel or working channel. So we're going to have to move this to Dead End Lane. See, that's how we do this. Boom. Don't meet me there. Beat me there. I see them people saying they over there. Let me get over there right now. Get over to Dead End Lane. Boop. This live is going down on Seymour Lane. See y'all over there. I'm gonna be in one spot only. Boom. This live is down. And welcome to Dead End Lane. See how we do that? So I was talking about impactfulness. And I said to myself, oh my God, you know, this war, I mean, literally, this is supposed to be a whole war with somebody who's supposed to be very prominent. And this sector has literally dumbed this shit down. They have literally made this shit a snooze fest. They are literally making this a who's zooming who. Everybody pointing the fingers at everybody else. Ain't that some shit? Let me go ahead and make my moderators over here. Moderators, if you see any of these clout chasing motherfuckers from other sectors coming through here, look here, Demetria ain't the one. Demetria go find what she gonna find by herself. I don't need no motherfucking help. I don't need no motherfucking direction. I don't need none of that. Okay? None of it. Now I'm sitting here all day long, okay? At this point in time, child, it's so motherfucking ridiculous. Got all these virtual prostitutes. MHB ain't go doing nothing but coming up here looking like Lil Orphan Annie. Tomorrow, I'll dox you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Look at that. Boy, I tell you, that nigga there ain't nothing but a motherfucking panhandler. I thought that the beef sector had the most sleepwalking ass motherfucking chats in the nation. I come to find out we got a nigga over there that don't do nothing but twerk and goddamn pop that pussy for pimp. And pimp out them hoes over there. Boy, I tell you, what is the world coming to? This is the time and the age of people just want to be somewhere seen. They don't give a fuck about the beef. They don't give a fuck about the show. They don't give a fuck about the entertainment value. They just want to be counted. Boy. I'm literally fucking bored as the fuck with MHB. Like, literally. That nigga sitting over there copping so many motherfuckers. Please, I wants to know how he made it over, Great Jehovah. That shit must have been in the early the cave age time of YouTube. Now I keep hearing about motherfuckers buying goddamn subscribers. I'm starting to think that must be true. That nigga sitting over there running up the same numbers as the bitches over here who ducking and hiding. He over there ducking and dodging, trying to triangulate somebody. Let me tell you something. You ain't triangulate nobody with VS. We know who VS is, nigga. You tried to do a dox on VS. You ain't run VS off of shit, bitch. You was motherfucking ineffective. Did I stutter? You was ineffective. Ineffective. Now I hate to pull a wool out the carpet from underneath VS, but I'm gonna have to VS. You already know ain't no friends VS. You already know. So basically, while that nigga over there sucking on VS dick, the same person he tried to dox, the same person he said he was gonna destroy, he ain't even pinch VS. But guess what VS got him doing? See, VS is beef sector. See, that's what happened when you get word, when you listening to motherfuckers and bone carriers and messy motherfuckers and goddamn shit. They got him looking like a motherfucking whole send-off. MHB, who would have known he a whole motherfucking send-off? He don't even recognize that he doing VS motherfucking light work. VS sent him on a whole motherfucking dummy mission, scouting mission, to serve her on a purpose, as it should be. As it should be. Congratulations, VS. Very well done. I see you, girl. I knew you had it in you. We already know what time it is. We already know what time it is. VS wants to know who the fuck is goddamn Tiffany Rowe. VS didn't even try to motherfucking play it off. VS went straight to the motherfucking subject. Went straight to what she needed. And that nigga went goddamn twerking for VS. That nigga went over there twerking. He didn't already found whoever Tiffany Rowe. He didn't gave motherfucking VS exactly what she needed. Good job, homeboy. Even better to you, VS. I see you, girl. I'm not mad at you. Make that nigga twerk. Make that nigga twerk. That nigga over there hollering about he gonna be VS baby daddy. I bet VS looking like, ugh. The only thing VS got for you is some dusty ass shoes, nigga. That's it. That nigga looks like exactly who is her prime motherfucking customer. That nigga been stealing out of city trends. Oh, wait. Let me not get beyond myself. I get so excited. You know, I just really do because, you know, it's something about beef. I'm 100% pure beef. Anytime it come my way, every time I sniff it, every time I come around it, you know what I'm saying? I just get lit. And I ain't been lit in so long because the beef is gone. The thrill is gone. I feel like BB King. The beef is gone. The beef is gone away. Okay. Now, I just want to address the fact that MHB sitting around there twerking for VS and he think he doing something. He think the shit so lame. That nigga, I'm convinced at this point in time, that nigga don't do nothing but come on here to panhandle. I'm talking about panhandle. That's all he doing. I ain't mad, baby. It's a lot of virtual prostitutes around this side of the shit, too. Trust and believe. The only thing that's irritating motherfucking Ness, Bree, Pizarro, all them lame ass bitches, because they ain't got the panhandling down quite like him. But I'm pretty sure if nothing else, they watching so they can get that shit down. Oh, that shit right there? Oh, they gonna get that down bad. Okay, let me share this live. I forgot. Now, we talking about impactful, right? Impactful is when you can have 35 people, 40 people, 50 people in your chat, and yet somehow, some way, the whole sector can quote you word for word. See, that's impactful. I don't like to brag on myself, but I'm quite impactful. Quite impactful. Impactful is when bitches who supposed to be this shit and want to make everybody believe that shit, and they that motherfucker gotta sit around all day trying to tell y'all motherfuckers about an unimpactful person. Who you trying to convince? I think that's I think I'm very impactful. That's impactful. 38 people up in here and everything I motherfucking say gonna be all around these streets, baby. Now, I wants to take this time. Let me get to the title. The title called Let's Learn More About Ness. Because, see, MHB, that's light work. That's light work. And, baby, I'm not finna. I'm finna run this motherfucking. By the time he get to me with his tomorrow looking ass, I'm gonna be already monetized and have my watch hours over here. But see, I got something better. I want to know what the goddamn crack rock is cooking. I want to learn more about Ness. Because, see, ever since the day I met her years ago, I've always thought she wasn't shit. Did I stutter? I ain't never thought she was shit. Still don't think she's shit. And guess what? Shit is as shit does. So I didn't pay close attention. But at this point in time, it's very interesting. You know, while she's sitting over there and motherfucking and studied me up and down like most of these bitches have. What's up, BDs? Everybody. A lot of these bitches been fans of mine. I ain't been fans of these hoes. Let me learn more about Ness. By the end of this learning lesson right here, maybe I'll be a Ness fan. Maybe I'll feel sympathetic towards Ness because a lot of these motherfuckers are professional victims. They ain't got beef. They got trauma stories. They ain't got beef. They got hard knock lives, hard knock faces, hard knock bodies. Mm-hmm. Let me pull this up. I think VS was on to something. VS, I'm gonna bite. VS, I'm biting. I'm biting. Oh, I took the bait. Oh yes, I'm taking the bait, bitch. See, VS been begging for somebody. Can you smell what the crack rock is cooking? Okay. See, VS been wanting somebody to bite on this here. Ain't nobody was biting, but today, I'm feeling kind of beefy. I want to cut my teeth on something. So let's get to know motherfucking Ness. I don't know her. Shout out to DC Cop for life. I will be doing a look-see, a live reaction of the fair use. But it's very important that I get to know Ness. See, she's been watching me. I've never sat and watched that bitch like that. But I need to pay her some attention. I think it's going to be very impactful for me to study this bitch. While she over there trying to sell wolf chickens and trying to convince motherfuckers of who I am, as the same motherfucker sitting right there knowing exactly who I am. They just want to be counted. They just want to sit somewhere. They just want to motherfucking get their names called. Demetra don't do all that shit. Demetra is the star of her show. Keep coming back and I'll get to know you more and more. I appreciate y'all who are up in here. I appreciate all my subscribers and supporters, and I'm glad y'all trust in me for me to simply just go ahead and do my content. So wait a minute. You mean to tell me this the goddamn homeless goddamn Ness? Who do I? She just like mush face, mush mouth. Why these hoes keep giving interviews in the dark? What's that about? That bitch started doing the dark so that lip won't show. Child, she had to spell her name for goddamn DC Cop. I'm just a nobody. Trying to tell everybody about somebody. Anywho, let's get to your story, bitch. Hold on. Get to the interview. Let's come on. Let's go. Oh, silhouette hoes. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. We 4 minutes in, bitch, and here come the goddamn victim impact statement. Let me cut it up. Okay, if you are bleeding heart, and I don't make light of domestic violence, but if you think, and see, this is the point. I'm not trying to steal VS thunder or nothing, but VS suggested, because I pay attention to every motherfucking thing. VS has been hollering. Remember I told y'all VS was making promises about doxing and letting the shit out the bag on this in 2 weeks. Y'all remember? I'm cutting it up now. So apparently all that shit had to do with this story we're about to listen to. That's why VS then put that nigga MHB to work to skip down, not skip trace, docs down, look for, find somebody by the name of Tiffany Roll, like extra roll. But it ain't Esther. I'm trying to cut it up. Hold on. Let me stop talking, running my mouth. Okay, I got that one up. Let me try. the other volume thing use these extensions. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let's see. Volume master. No. Volume master. Volume booster. Let me cut that one up. Okay, so I didn't employ my. Can y'all hear? Or do I need to cut on the share audio? Can y'all hear? Okay, so y'all not hearing anything, or is it low? Can't hear. Okay, so let me take down the share, and maybe I didn't share the audio. Let's see. Also share tab audio. Okay, let me cut it up here. I already cut it up everywhere else. I can cut it up. Let me try put it all the way at 600 shit. Okay, and let me cut up the last one I got. Volume booster. This before she had her mic. Okay, so let me put it back on the screen and I hit share audio. Let's try again. Let me go cut off my fish filter too, my tank filter. Can y'all hear anything? I cut my one of my filters off too on my fish tank because it's kind of noisy. Let me see. Baby, that's when she was living in that tent in her mama backyard, child. Right now she ain't speaking nada. What the hell? Let me look at something. Hold on. Let me rewind it back. The fuck going on? Oh, I got it on mute. Okay, hold on. Okay. Nah, I don't hear nothing. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Pause. Let's go right here. Yeah, I got it all the way up. Let me go to settings, quality, all that shit there. Ain't that about a bitch? Let me hit play.
Breakfast place. We went to this breakfast place, and then there was a guy there when I went with him the first time. So I'm telling you, I didn't even look at the guy. I wasn't looking at him. I really wasn't even looking at him or paying him any attention. And for some reason, I don't know if the guy was looking at me, but he seen the guy looking at me, and he just like when I looked up. Like the second that I looked up and I caught eyes with the guy, but I wasn't staring at him. So when he looked and seen me, he was like, he gave me this look, like he just gave me this sneer. So then that happened. He told me not to go back there, but the food there was the bomb and we really liked it. So that next time when I called off of work, I went to go get us breakfast from there. And I went to the same place because I'm just like, whatever, like, I'm here to get the food. Baby, when I came back and I got that food from that place, that's when he literally lifted me up by my neck and just flung me. And that was the first time it ever happened because he seen I got food from the place that he told me not to go back to.
So, wow. When that occurred and after the incident happened, was it just business as normal? Because you said that was 2 weeks in. What happened after that for you? I mean, I know you were in shock. I mean,
I was in
Okay,
shock.
I'm not going to assume, but what happened after that?
The apology happened immediately.
I know already. I don't need to say this to nobody, but let me say this is a trigger warning. And do not ever think I take domestic abuse lightly. I don't. But see, this whole story right here, VS calls bullshit. Again, that's why she's looking for Tiffany Rowe. Tiffany Rowe seems to hold the missing pieces to Stankcock's victim impact statement. It's something to be said about bitches that'll make up a story just to goddamn get some sympathy and payola. What's up, OG? Everybody? It's a reason why I'm listening to this. Maybe I'll feel, anybody have a heart? Maybe I'll catch a feeling for some compassion. 2 weeks in, already, but it happens. You know what I'm saying? But see, VS say it's something shaky. Now, mind you, she said the lip was because of domestic violence. She also said the lip was because she fell off a bike. She also said the lip got like that after she ate a foreign piece of coochie. I just don't know what to believe. What's up, Kathy? Let's go. Let's get to know Ness a little bit more. Maybe I'll become a fan.
So it was like after it happened, like I was just like, I couldn't believe it. The shit just went down. And so he comes and he's like apologizing profusely and saying that he just needs to like work on it and things like that. And like everyone else tells me, oh, that would have been the last time. It wasn't for me. It just wasn't my story. I stayed. It is what it is. So
thank you, Mick.
Yeah. He apologized and then I forgave him.
So how would you say everything seemed normal until the second time?
Well, the thing is, as our relationship progressed, I'm starting to meet different people. Like he's introducing me to different people. So as he's introducing me to these people, they're like, dang, you with him? You really with him? We're going to call him Jack. They're like, you really with him? They would tell me that. They'd be like, boy, he don't play. He don't play. He love hard. Like they'll always and what I realized now is like all these people were like enabling the way he is because they knew that he.
No, I'm saying that's deep. I'm listening to you. That's deep.
Yeah. So everybody, they're all, even his family, they're all enablers. So they would tell me that.
Tiki said, hey, Gaia. Tiki said, what is she looking at as she tells her story? She looking around because she living in a tent in her mama back porch, on her mama back porch. Y'all got to remember, this is the same bitch her mama wouldn't let her live in the house. Y'all be thinking that Deanna and Truth Enterprise and them lying? This is the same bitch who been homeless up and down the streets of YouTube for years. For years. This that bitch. She looking around right now because she has to goddamn check her surroundings. Period. Oh, whoa, that's me looking at his face, bitch. Let's go.
And they'll be like, oh, you know him? Like, so crazy, but he loved her. Like, they'll always sugarcoat it. But then I had already known that he had this way, but he apologized. So I assumed that things would be good. And I remember,
Oh, shit.
Everybody, I used to.
VS say this all a motherfucking lie. You know what them eyes looking to the side for? That's the number one sign for a bitch lying. We looking at body analysis. I forgot I'm a body analysis expert. That looking up and off is trying to think of what the next thing to say is. Oh, yeah. So, because let's not forget, before y'all get the bleeding hearts around here for this bitch, she done told this story about what happened to her lip in 4 different motherfucking ways in 3 different languages. The one that has been most impactful for her is the story she's telling now for sympathy and payola.
I hate being introduced to people. I hated it because every time he introduced me, the accusations would come after. Like I wouldn't have had to say anything, do anything. It's just, it doesn't matter. He would automatically just start accusing me. So it got to a point where and the thing that really disgusted me was how excited he would be to introduce me. Like he would always get so excited to introduce me to these people and then to accuse me of doing something with these people afterwards. And then he would I remember one time I was so over like meeting people. He had like some family came down, and I was in the house, and he was like, "Oh, come outside, come meet my cousin." I'm like, "No, man, I don't want." He was like, "Man, come meet my." He started
I
getting
am
aggressive. I
so
just rolled my
distracted
eyes,
by
but I
her
was
mouth.
so mad because I didn't want to meet the cousin. But when I went out, the cousin was a girl. So when I went out there, like me and the girl, we were just kind of chatting, but I wasn't really as peppy.
Y'all know I can't help but to get to dragging. You know what I'm saying? Because in the last 3 years, she has gotten very, very proficient at hiding her mouth disfigurement. 3 years ago, she didn't know how to hide the lip, all that shit as well as she does now. Is this the reason why she's so stunningly gorgeous in her new crack drop body? Is this the reason why she's very reluctant to turn on the camera? I ain't never seen a bitch who try to convince everybody she beautiful stay hidden behind the camera. Is it perchance? Is it because she know that she cannot hide that lip for long? I mean, I'm talking about I can't see the whole left side of her motherfucking top row of teeth. Hello? I mean, I can't see the top whole left quadrant of her eating utensils the Lord gave her teeth. The goddamn bottom lip working doubly hard. That bottom lip look tired than a motherfucker. What's up, Winter? That bottom lip of this bitches look like it's been working hard all its motherfucking life. Let's not be distracted by the lip. Did I say hey, Winter? Hey. For soldier, everybody. Did everybody get their wrench? Let's continue. Please don't get caught up in the oh woe is me tale.
As I guess he wanted me to be,
I
or
got
whatever.
it good.
So then when we used to go back in the house, he would always like give me these rundowns, and he used to always be like, Vanessa. Like he would never say my name one time. He would never say my name one time. He would always repeat it, and it used to kill me. Like I used to go crazy hearing that shit, and he would have to make me like stand. He would want me to stand a certain way, sit a certain way. If we're in my car, he's over here telling me like how I should wheel my chair back and shit. Yes, it used to be so annoying, and it was ridiculous. Like, and then when I tell people these stories or whatever, and people are like, "Oh well, how could you have stayed? How could you have this, that, and the other?" Well, here's the thing. I don't have such a good at-home relationship. So at that time, it was a great opportunity for me to escape what I was dealing with. And I really did consider dealing with him better than dealing with anything where I was.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. My heart is bleeding. Say it ain't so, little tink tink. You come from a broken home. You didn't feel love. You was out in the streets like you right now sitting in your mama's backyard because that's the furthest she will let you in. This is so sad. Oh, I'm about to cry. Oh.
Was that. So, it was easier for me to kind of just be able to pay. I had to pay a little to nothing. It really alleviated my situation, but I could have died. You know what I'm saying? So
the story of her life. We didn't see her just since she been back here alone, from pillar to post, trick to trick, pimp to pimp. Ain't nothing changed about this bitch. This the bitch who sits over there and talk all that shit. And what she telling you right now, all her life she's been a poor little orphan child. From pillar to post. That's why she sit over there trying to project on everybody else. Project much? Little orphan? Little homeless girl?
So it's like, but yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So
What's up, Nikki?
you were definitely in a rock and
Thanks for
hard
coming
place
through and
because a lot of
subscribing.
people end up in that situation. I had mentioned a lot of times in relationship, there are certain factors, maybe children or financial situations, and it may seem better, like I call the grass greener on the other
Right.
side type of situation. But I see where you're going. I mean, at this point, when did you feel
We know all her life her lip had to fight. It ain't fair. She got one lip that's goddamn deformed, and she got the audacity right now to be abusing the fully functional lip. Why the hell is she abusing her full functional lip and biting it? Don't she know she need it? Well, today her mother spoke with a lot of wisdom. There was nothing fake about her. Ness, were you hard headed? When her mama talk well? When that happened at? Thank you, guys. What's up, Bird? Yana? I know already, but see, I'm they call that nigga call himself the most hated blogger. I'm the most hated motherfucking D. I'm the D, baby. You best believe. They say they want the beef, but they can't handle the beef. They can't handle it.
like, okay, how can I put this? You had no control in the 2 weeks, or
Nothing.
was it at 2 weeks, or by the time you met his cousin,
Well,
the female cousin?
his cousin, we had already had several situations. So by then, I already felt like at that time, I could say I was in a position where I was trying to figure out what to do, because I was trying to weigh my options, but not realizing that if I tried to. I remember one time I had made a decision to leave. So I had grabbed my keys. I ran to my car. And mind you, this was like during my trying to figure it out time. I ran to my car and I just went home. I had left all my stuff at the house and I just drove home. Mind you, we don't live far away from each other. It's like 5 minutes away. So it started raining, and I swear to God, I don't know what happened to his car. Someone comes knocking on my door. He's like drenched. So he walked in the rain from where he was to my house. And when I opened the door, I don't know why I felt bad. I felt bad. I did. Like, I was in that mindset that's like, I still didn't make up my mind fully. It's almost like I left knowing he was going to come follow me. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of knew, looking at it in hindsight, I probably knew he was going to come because I couldn't have considered that to be my getaway. And I remember when he came, he was just soaking wet, whatever. And I literally dried him and felt bad. And it was just.
Okay, so at this moment in time, we find out that all the nigga had to do was tell her not to eat somewhere, and she fell in love. Now we find out the nigga ain't had no motherfucking car. That's what we trying to figure out, foot soldiers. Because see, the whole thing about it, please understand. I'm not gonna give too many disclaimers, but it's a point and purpose of what I'm doing right now, and it's gonna all come out in the wash. Please believe that. Because see, why these hoes around here deflecting, ducking, dodging, dick riding, all them D's. The left hand moving while everybody watching the right hand. I got my eyes on both hands. See, y'all, I need y'all to understand. This live right here, and see, I'm going to pay attention. This live right here is going to come to question real soon. Y'all know I say, oh, fuck old long hair VS, but I pays attention to everybody. And VS got something cooking. And VS keeps saying, y'all need to pay attention. Y'all need to listen to the story. Y'all need to know her whole thing, what she said 3 years ago on DC Cop. I don't know about y'all, but I likes to know what's going on in every corner of this sector. Oh, yes. I likes to know everything. I likes to know why something happening, how it's happening. I keeps my eye on everything. Her mother told her, "You insist on being on the internet, this is what comes with it." She was on the ball. Oh, you mean to tell me she put her mama up there, you know what I'm saying, on Front Street, on public motherfucking YouTube, because she didn't want to call her mama and say, "Oh, Lord, y'all finna start getting calls and shit." Goddamn shame. You talking about selfish and self-centered. Let's go. Her mama probably say, "Lord, what else is this bitch gonna bring to my door? Don't let her in except for just to goddamn pass through, and yet she keep bringing issues and problems."
Yeah, it went back.
Oh, mama.
It went back.
Oh, mama.
So, when when you went back, I mean, was it because you just felt like you needed to go back because of a situation like financially? I got to point to this. At this point, had you called the police at any point at this point?
Her relationship, I actually never called the police. Other people called the police.
So when they called the police,
I know I keep stopping it, but guess what? Y'all came for my commentary, right? Let me say this. Please take note of the fact that she's gonna say about how this man ended up going to prison, and I have it under good motherfucking advisement that entire fucking story is a lie. I have it under good motherfucking counsel that her lip got that way by way of her first coochie crunching, coochie clapping motherfucking experience. See, this when she was hiding the fact of her whole lesbianotic ways.
at your worst moment, and we're jumping ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I would say your second to last moment, okay, because you're here now and you're done with him.
Yeah.
Why was he not arrested? Why didn't you leave at that point?
So the first time that he got arrested, I actually helped with bailing him out the first time. What happened was he got arrested, and then at this point I didn't have nowhere to go but to my mom. Go to my mom, and instantly I went through the same shit I was going through. And I started weighing my options and figured I would rather be dealing with that than to deal with what I was dealing with here. So I remember the day he got out, I went to go pick him up and he was getting off the bus. I was parked in the parking lot, and I'm telling you, like that day, I laugh now thinking about how excited I was. I was so excited, and I'm sitting in the car waiting for him to come, and because mind you, this whole time he's been locked up, we've been on the phone, we've been having conversation, he's giving me those bullshit promises that he doesn't mean, telling me this, that, and the other, and I'm just so excited sitting in the car, just waiting for him. And I remember seeing someone come off the bus with the
Lord have mercy. I keep getting distracted by the lip and the motherfucking bus. And then I'm distracted by the fact of, don't this sound just like a relationship that she in right now? So weird.
House arrest around his ankle, and I knew he was placed on house arrest. So when I saw him, he came in the car, and I was like, before I could even get a word out, the first he said, Vanessa, listen, we gotta talk. And I swear to God, instantly, in an instant, I was right back in the stand. Like, I'll never forget how quickly, because I'm telling you, that whole day, I was like so excited, thinking, okay, he's coming home, we're gonna work this out, we're gonna be good, whatever. Man, as soon as he set foot in my car and said my name, I knew it was all the same. I knew nothing was gonna change. And right then and there, it was back to the same whatever. And the second time, I don't mean to jump forward, but the second time that he got locked up, he was on house arrest. And that's when I went running from his house. I'm talking about I had no clothes, damn near no clothes on, no underwear, no shoes. And I'm running and I'm banging on people's door. Man, this man left the house. He said he didn't even care about the house arrest. And he runs fast as hell. He left the house and he literally caught me on somebody's porch and he just drugged me back to the house. I remember seeing superhuman powers in this man that made me wonder what is in him. He would literally, I remember I was at the end of the car, like I was standing by the trunk and he was standing by the hood of the car, and he kept trying to tell me like, come. And I was like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. And he was like, come on. He literally jumped from the ground to the top of the damn car and ran across the car towards me. Okay?
Everybody goddamn on crack. Crackheads jump on top of cars and run across the motherfuckers like superpowers, bitch.
You know, I have a quick question. I wonder, was he ever diagnosed with anything like bipolar? You know, like, did he have any underlying like mental illness?
You know, I don't mean to talk shit about nobody. I'm not talking shit, but if you know, the thing that I found very peculiar, and tell me if I'm wrong, people. Tell me if I'm wrong. I never seen a panel full of people talking about DV instances with a supposed to be victim, and they goddamn grill it down. Could it be possibly because it has a ring of untruth? Could it be the reason why they double checking and rechecking and asking the same question 3 or 4 times is because they smell the motherfucking lie? So I think what Bedizi is trying to say is, you know, I do believe what Bedizi was saying is that not only is she lying about this nigga, she also lied on poor mama. She didn't villainize her mama for you too, for sympathy and payola. Forever the victim. I can't stand no always the victim assholes. Let's go. I can't.
That you know
I'm
of?
sorry.
Because the controlling part and then like how he's, you know what I mean? Everything that you said, it just sounds like maybe like a misbeat with his family, about like his mother.
See, here's the thing. I see him as a sociopath. That's how I see him. I see him as someone who doesn't care about anyone but himself. But the thing about it is, like, he really knows how to like play. He knows how to play it. Like he really knows how to play it. And his family, they're enablers. I remember me talking to his mom one time, and I asked his mom, I asked her out of all of his exes, like, who did she like admire the most? And she named one of his exes, and I asked her why. And she said, because she never really got him so mad. And she was like, and anytime he got mad, she would just be real calm and not say too much. That's what she told me. That's what she told me.
Well, I wonder if his mother maybe his mother even dealt with a lot of abuse.
His father is locked up for life for murder. His dad for life for murder because he killed his wife cheating on him and killed the wife and the man. He's for life. But ironically, his stepdad who raised him, because I guess his dad got locked up when he was 6. So his stepdad who raised him is a pastor. But this pastor is such an enabler. It's not even funny. They all do the same thing. And it's just like, yo, you know when
that's crazy. I feel like in a lot of Black families, I say Black families because I'm Black. So I feel like, especially in Black families, like we try to like, you see stuff, but you wanna hide it because you know what, you don't have a person like that in your family. Like, you know, just a little upset, just a little, you know what I mean? I think we've all seen that in people, maybe not in your own direct life, but you know, like a friend.
He got back.
I'm impatient.
He's saying that me and his brother.
Impatient.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I personally know someone went through domestic violence, and literally what she told me when she kind of got out of the apartment, she tried to run to the neighbor's door, and she thought this woman would help her. And the woman, she was like, well, what did you do? Why did you make him mad? You know, there are people out there. It's just not, you know, but to have an entire family, I mean, she was just a neighbor. She wasn't related to him, you know, but to have an entire family like that. But you said something, Nadia, that I wanted to touch on. It seems like in our community, you know, things like this, behavioral health, like mental health issues, you know, domestic violence, we try to shove a lot of stuff under the rug, you know, because, you know, we don't want this, which we need to address this in our community. It is a problem, and it can be generational. But really, just because it's blown me away what you're telling me, I'm just listening. Continue, ma'am, please.
It's funny how she don't tell this story too much no more.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's funny how she ain't. It's funny how she ain't said a motherfucking mumbling word. Won't say a mumbling word. Ain't said a mumbling word ever since VS came out here, motherfucker, calling all this shit a lie. I did a live on Lit Lane. Some of y'all may recall when I specifically came and gave her what I seen and asked this bitch when she was gonna respond. She never responded. While she's sitting over there playing patty cake and talking about Demetra, now I find out she calling the mama. Now she getting her whole family called. Her uncle was called all type of motherfucking violators and predators. She ain't talking about none of that shit right now tonight. She over there talking about Demetra. Ain't that about a bitch?
Oh, okay, that's what I heard. So, I'm trying to think of something. It's just okay. So
now she's trying to figure out something.
The last time when I was really like kind of done out, that day is just basically anytime I had to go somewhere because he was on house arrest. Before he got on house arrest, he would have to always be with me, right? But now he's on house arrest. So if I got to go somewhere, he would call his little brother to chaperone me. So basically, I couldn't go anywhere by myself. He always would have his little brother. I remember one day I told him, I said to him, I was like, "You're so dumb." I said, "You don't think if I need to go somewhere, I'll just drop his ass, make him get out my car and keep it moving?" And his face just turned red, like his face turned red. So his brother came or whatever, and when his brother came, we went to the store, and I had to go to my house. Mind you, it wasn't too far away from each other. So I go to the house or whatever to grab something. I guess I should have never did that, because by the time we got back, he's saying that me and his brother, and listen, his brother is a bum. Okay, for him to even try to even assume that I would do something with his brother is really what really got me so pissed off. And then for you to act the way you acted. So when we got back to the house, this is when I was kaput with everything. We get there, and he's already outside on the grass, standing on the grass, or whatever. By then, I don't know who he done called. I see his dad's car is out there, the mom car, and I'm just like what's going on? So then me and the brother get out of the car, he just charges at his brother. But his brother hauls ass. His brother just starts running. So that's when he comes to me and so he came to me or whatever, and he did whatever he had to do, whatever. So then he made me go inside the room. So I'm in the room now, and you hear him outside with his dad and his mom. His mom and his dad is yelling. Mind you, they're yelling for him to stop, but they're not really doing anything. You know what I mean? So they're out there. You can hear them like talking back and forth, and he's telling them to leave, and they just left. And I remember crying and saying, "Don't go." Like I was telling them, "Don't go," because mind you, I don't have a phone at the time. So anyway, they left. I'm good. I'm good. So they left, and then when he comes back in the house,
she's been a fantastic.
Give me 1 second, okay?
It's okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm coming.
Bitch always in the dark. Can't trust no bitch who always in the dark. Let the light in, bitch.
Hey, Jeremy, can you
3 years ago, Nikki, I didn't pay no attention then. I'm paying attention right now.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, Ness. Can y'all hear me? Hello?
Ciao.
Not that you need someone to be, but you're dope in real life. I want you to know that, because I don't think it doesn't matter if it was just a year. You know,
Guys would just pop out like, they were every single day he would like try to tell me sign a waiver of prosecution. So basically that's basically saying that I'm leaving everything up to the state and I'm retracting my statement or whatever.
Let me rewind.
So unbeknownst to him, and it used to drive me crazy or whatever. So after he finished yelling, we go back, but it's so funny because as we start walking back, mind you, they outside grilling and doing all that. They have like a little tent thing where the TV is, and they have like a little light thing or whatever. Baby, I guess they must have seen us walking back. They cut off the TV and all the lights.
Oh my God!
It just went black. And when I seen that, when I seen it in my head, I was like, they don't want to fuck with you. Like that's what I was thinking in my head. Like they don't want to deal with you. You problems. Like these people don't want to deal with you. And when he seen the lights come off, he looked at me and so gonna tell me if I see.
That's what people do when they see crackheads.
Bear in mind, I went to see many nights with his skin under my nails. It's not like I just sat there and whatever. Nigga, we fought. Okay, we really, really fought, and I had to because I had no choice. It's not like if I stopped, he would have let loose. He would have slowed down. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go to sleep with all his DNA under my nails many a night. But at the same time, what happened was he wanted me to sign something called a waiver of prosecution. Every single day he would like try to tell me, sign a waiver of prosecution. So basically that's basically saying that I'm leaving everything up to the state and I'm retracting my statement or whatever. So unbeknownst to him, the state attorney, she was definitely actually he found out later on, but she was in contact with me or whatever. And I would tell her, like, this guy keeps telling me about this waiver of prosecution and this, that, and the other. She basically told me to sign it because she said that the way he is, the way his charges are and his history, she said there's no way that's gonna hold any weight in court. So I did what she told me to do or whatever. I signed the paper, whatever, and she guaranteed me that it's not going to hurt him or it's not going to help him in any way. So he was hell bent on me not showing up to court because if I don't show up, that's better for him. So he was hell bent on me not showing up to court. But not only did I show up to court, I showed up to court with 2 of his ex-girlfriends. So it was me and two of his ex-girlfriends. I had no support. My mother wasn't.
So miraculously, way back then, before all the different tools we have now, she was able to procure 2 of his ex-girlfriends as material witnesses. It's a shame when they got real victims in the world. That part, Tiki.
My mother, like the picture in the thumbnail that you guys see, I had to go to my mother with my face like that, and she didn't say anything to me. She didn't ask me no questions. She didn't say nothing to me. So I had to do my own questions to myself. Okay. So when I went to court, I had his exes that came with me to court or whatever. So when he seen me in that courtroom, his face, he wasn't banking on, he was thinking it's gonna be, like I had bonded him out the first time, I wouldn't show up to court this time. But at this point, like I know for a fact, my face took so long to get back. I was scared I wouldn't look the same again. You know what I mean? Like, I was really afraid that I was just gonna be looking like the way I was looking like, because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if you get punched in your eye, you get ice cold liquid. This man hit me so hard in my eyes. This ice cold liquid started dripping from my eyes. I don't know what it is. I never even knew it was there, but I had to find out that way that we have some sort of ice cold liquid in the back of our eyes. He grabbed hammers, extension cord. I still have the plug marks on my thighs from the extension cord. You can still see the damn plug marks on my side. His teeth are still in my arm. Till now, I still have his whole teeth marked on my arm. And you trying to tell me what? Listen, man, it's never. I don't understand why I stayed as long as I did. I really don't know, and I get upset with myself when I think about it sometimes. But at the same,
well, damn, now I just feel sorry for her. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got ice. I'm gonna have to Google that real quick. Let's continue. I'm gonna Google. Do we have an ice cold? It might be.
I guess everything happens for a reason, but man, listen, man, it's just not worth it, man. It was just too much, and it sucks because I feel like if I had the support that I needed at the time, perhaps I would have made different decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have thought a little bit differently, but I didn't have that. So
You are a testimony. You are a testimony to people going through. I promise you, baby girl, you are a testimony, a walking, living, breathing testimony to females, whether young or old, going through that right now. Somebody in this chat, somebody watching it, somebody catching the replay is going to see this, and you're saving lives. So you won't do it not in vain, not in vain.
Vanessa, at that point, when all that was going on, and I mean, I know you met up with the girlfriends and he was getting prosecuted. Did you have friends, and did you notice the difference? Like the friends you thought you were friends with, then are you still friends with them now?
No.
Let's take a pause. Let me pause and I need to look at Guy. I know you may be confused, but see, this is it's a reason for this. It's a reason why I'm doing this. So I had to go ahead and Google. Can y'all? Oh, y'all don't see it. So I had to go ahead and Google it, right? For what I asked the question: liquid in the back of the eye. When I Google liquid in oh, I gotta say ice cold liquid. Thank you, Nikki. No. Ice cold liquor in the eye. Okay, let's be more specific because she was very specific. What keeps coming up is macular edema. It's the buildup of fluid in the macula, an area at the back of the eye. This fluid causes the macula to swell and thicken. Okay. This is the closest thing. Let's see if it's actually ice cold when this happens. Let's see. Blurry or wavy vision, dull color vision, dilated eye exam, pictures of the retina. Okay. People with macular edema may have blurred vision, but treatment can reduce. Objects look wavy. Objects look like they're different sizes. Colors look. I don't see ice cold. I'm looking for ice cold. That's very important. Please bear with me, you guys. We're on a fact-finding mission because we're going to be hearing more about this very interview and her very story and her very existence as she tells it. It's going to all come out in the wash very, very, very soon. And guess what? As for me and Lit Lane, Seymour Lane, and Dead End Lane, we are not going to be left out the loop. We are not going to be caught by the whammy. We're going to know already what's happening before it happens. Okay? Now, maybe she got a mistaken with what happens if ice melt in your eye. All right? Maybe she had melted ice in her eye. Ice melt that is left on your hands can cause them to dry out and crack. If it get in your eyes, it can cause itching and irritation. What about fluid? I just don't. I digress. I digress. So don't cry for me, Argentina. Don't make me the villain. Don't make me the villain. I'm not making light of a situation. I'm just looking for the lies. Cause see, I got it on good authority that this was a bunch of bullshit.
Against me, in other words, being like, well, you let that nigga beat your ass, things like that. When I hear things like that, I'm not dealing with you no more. That's it. So yeah.
I'm glad. It's people think it's this, like two people. No, it's a whole community with these type of situations. unless it's so well
Now, they
hidden
might be
and
why
you
she
may
looking
see some
off to the
bruise
left.
marks or busted
Back
eyes or something. But it's more people involved than you think, you guys, you know.
Yep.
And it makes me wonder because I just can't see my sister or my friend go through something like that. But you even said it for yourself. At that point, you weren't ready to say no. Enough is enough, which I'm glad you are here today. Oh my God. So at that point, so you get into the court, you have the witnesses, and your mom's
And they
not
weren't
supporting
witnesses, they
you.
were just there for like support, just for support.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
support. That's
Wait. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Wait a minute. Wait. I don't feel like red balling it, okay? But did I not call into question how she came across these two disgruntled ex-girlfriends and brought them to court? Did she not say that she brought them to court with her as other witnesses? Now they wasn't witnesses. Which one is it? But see, this is the same bitch who would have y'all believe that she got a job and the man at the new job was hitting on her, sexually harassing her. See, that was just a setup for the bacon. That was just a setup for the okie doke. That was the setup to go on a what? Sympathy and payola. This the same bitch who was right on camera with Cocaine on the table and sat right here in front of everybody to say we ain't see what the fuck we seen that she made sure we seen. She's a liar.
good. I mean, shoot. Sometimes it's a stranger that's going to back you.
When he saw them, he
Thank you,
stopped.
y'all.
He called his attorney over, and he said something to her in her ear. And then she came over to us and said to us that he wants to know what are they doing here. That's what he said. And he asked her what, I guess, I don't know what the situation was. This fool, instead of worrying about the fact, because here's the funny thing. This is what was funny about it.
Lord,
You know, he came to
line.
court in a suit and a tie, thinking that he was gonna get out that day. Okay, he came to court in a suit and a tie, thinking he was gonna get out that. You know, you stay in your prison uniform or whatever if you're going back, but he came in that suit and tie, thinking he was gonna get out. So now all of a sudden, he wants to know if they're there because he done did stuff to each and every one of them as well. So now he's getting paranoid, all in the courtroom, instead of worrying about the current situation. Now he wants to deflect to the past and start telling his defense attorney his whole life history with them. Baby, listen, I'm not even ashamed to say I laughed. I did laugh, and he saw me laugh. And listen, he gave me a face, but I don't care because he's locked up. And it's none of my business at this point. I didn't put him there. He put himself there, period.
Yes, he
Not
did.
for that.
Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, obviously he was not right in his head. I mean, just from what you told me.
Right.
But, you know, so at that point, you know.
Bitch, boo, and bye. This is why I can't take these hoes seriously. I literally do not be interested in these bitches. I really don't. They bore the fuck out of me. They bore the fuck out of me. VS, when you gonna go ahead and do what you gotta do about this information? I done went ahead and found the goddamn video. Everybody done seen the goddamn video. The video and goddamn what she's saying and what I'm saying gonna have a huge impact. Now let me listen to what fat ass over there talking about. Okay? Y'all mind if we switch lanes? Okay. You know, since I'm having a watch party and things back here, let's see what fat ass had to say. Oh, y'all don't see that?
Not even hopefully. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up on time. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to work on time.
This is another tomorrow looking ass.
Exactly, RY TV. So, but I'm gonna wake up at 6:30 tomorrow, and I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna clock in by 7:30. Not clock in, but like I'm gonna start moving around by 7:30. So Also, we found out what our annual bonus is. And girl, when I tell you it's lit. But then I gotta tell y'all the embarrassing story. So mind you, had me from the pits of hell. And I say one or two things, and she in her motherfucking body. I blue nails, and my life would be nothing without her. That I make my.
Okay, now we looking at this video called "Who Running Scared."
Went so far as to say
MHB.
that she could wear red pants and I cannot, because she got a tiny motherfucking waist. Drag the fuck out of me, and then she got mad because I said her channel did. I was just supposed to take all that from uppity.
Mind you, the same live that she talking about with uppity, she hit the link over there and was licking out her uppity ass. Let the record show. Take it from me. The very live that she talking this good cash money shit about, she hit the link over there with uppity and was licking out of uppity ass. Please continue. These hoes.
All I know is when I drop down in that motherfucking chat tomorrow, I better have my motherfucking.
You talk slow too if you had all that weight around your mouth.
Okay. I better have my motherfucking mod stick, because she gonna come for me. Gonna drag me from the pits of hell. And I say one or two things, and she in her motherfucking body. What the fuck is wrong with uppity? I better have my mod stick by tomorrow. Are we gonna be mod warring in this motherfucking bitch? Spam, ain't nobody ask you what I said. All type of bitches and shit. Now I was round up over that take them down Shaquem funeral, girl. I was over there yesterday at Take Them Down Shaquem.
Girl, look here. You know, when Truth Enterprise, I don't know if y'all watch Truth Enterprise. I watched Truth Enterprise. Shout out Truth Enterprise. But I heard Truth Enterprise make mention several times that Brianna be out creeping and sneaking at night. That's why I wrote on my wall, I didn't caught big fat Brianna dick pigging. Pig dicking. What goddamn Miss Olivia call it? Dick pigging. All up in some old weird ass motherfucking lame ass niggas dusty ass chat trying to be cute, trying to be coy, trying to be seen. Yeah. Them two niggas that sound like some tambourine players that was on her platform today. And another thing I found real peculiar was the nigga that everybody sitting over there giving shine and riding off his dick binary code. He was dropped down up in the motherfucking MHB shit like a long time friend. Nobody find that peculiar? I find it very peculiar. I think it's safe to say the very motherfuckers like we called it, like we said, like I've been said. The same motherfuckers that these hoes cavort with, play with, dick pig with, sitting right there running motherfucking plays on these hoes.
I was over there, I really want to take you down. I was over there, take them down Shaquem. And I'm not saying you played your cards right with me. No, bitch, you didn't play your cards right with the sector. Let me say it again. I am not saying that you did not play your cards right with me. I am saying you didn't play your cards right with the sector. And because you didn't play your cards right with the sector, because every time you were chosen, every time it was your turn, you tapped out at the wrong moment. Prime case in point, Demetra.
Huh?
You wanted to be a begging ass, lowbrow, no class having bitch, right? That's what the fuck you wanted to do. Okay. And guess what? Your actions caused my subscribers to go out and contact Kimmy. Girl, I'm such a bro. When I caused them to go out there and contact Kimmy,
I ain't see this.
Kimmy came on my channel and networked with people. Right? What? She came and she networked with us, right? She supported my channel. She stayed here the whole channel. She was in my chat. She subscribed to my channel. She subscribed to ODS channel. And not only that, take him down, Shy Kim.
What the fuck is she talking about?
I really want to take.
What is she talking about? What is she talking about? I know she's not talking about that challenge when none of them motherfuckers would volunteer. The only reason I volunteered it was to help her out because she was begging for people to participate. Begging? Begging for what? No, I ain't know. Begging for what? Demetri ain't had now a sponsor yet. Demetri don't ask for no sponsor. See, this the narrative. You know what I'm saying? This shit funny. What? Girl, go ahead. But see, I'm very impactful. When Demetri come up, these hoes get confused. These hoes get delusional. Oh, I influenced her whole entire audience? Wow. That's deep. Oh. Wow.
Take him down. That's what we're going to have to call him. Take him down, Shy Kim. That's his name. And we're going to touch on you later. We're going to really touch on you later, take him down, Shy Kim. But right now, I gotta focus on the bitches in my sector. So, at the end of the day, you didn't want to come participate because you didn't want to cook and compete with people that you felt were on a higher level than you. That's your problem. That's your fault. That's your fault that you don't know the game of YouTube. And it's
why they still did Demetri cry? Did Demetri regret pulling out? Did Demetri say, oh, woe is me, I did the wrong thing? Hell no. No. These hoes be what a tangled web we weave when first we try to deceive.
Instead, all you do is sit over there and yell, scream, cry.
That's all I do.
That's all the fuck you motherfucking do.
That's
all
I do, baby.
And you think that a motherfucker really finna pay attention to you? You can lick the bottom of my feet.
Bitch, I know you motherfucking
you can
lied.
The bottom of my
bitch,
feet.
I know you
That's
lied.
What the fuck you can do?
Girl,
you can't even the bottom feet.
Bitch, you can't even see the bottom of your feet. How you gonna motherfucking invite me to something you ain't seen before? You can't tell me. You can't convince me, bitch, that this bitch, do she look like she can see the bottom of her motherfucking feet? Do this bitch look like she can see the bottom of... Let me, wait a minute. See, I just want to know. I just want to know. This is a fact-finding mission. I want to know, when is the last time y'all think this bitch seen the bottom of her feet? That bitch goddamn so rotund. Even if she got a mirror, and hell did it, she can't goddamn hold a mirror to the bottom of her motherfucking wrist. This big, fat, nasty, stinking, funky piece of, not a piece, a whole slab. I guess I need to just be grateful she ain't invite me to her ass. I guess I'm supposed to be motherfucking, I'm grateful that she ain't invite me to a motherfucking pussy. But how dare you invite me to the bottom of your feet? Bitch, your feet, I probably ain't got motherfucking foot pads no more. Wearing all that goddamn weight for years. 6 years. This bitch sitting over there talking this good shit. I'm supposed to be moved by what? Huh? This bitch invite me to the bottom of her feet when she can't even motherfucking lean down and tie no shoestrings. This bitch sitting there inviting me to the bottom of her feet when somebody else had to motherfucking strap that motherfucking sounder on for dear life. What? What? Bitch. Go ahead. Girl, talk your shit.
Eating ass bitch. That's what the fuck you are.
Oh, all this for me. All this for me. All this for me. Oh, Brianna.
And I tell you this time and time again, people don't argue with you because you are such a bad roaster. No, people don't fight with you because you're deplorable.
I'm deplorable. I'm deplorable. This the same bitch you set up yesterday and many times before. This the same bitch who swear up and down. I hate to even bring her name up, let her rest in peace, but I got to go ahead and say this about deplorable. This the same bitch that wants you to believe that Lady P, rest her soul. This the same bitch wants you to believe that Lady P died because God don't play about her, Brianna. Deplorable? Wait a minute, deplorable? This the same bitch who yesterday literally reached for Lady P as an example of what happens when you come fucking with her. Deplorable? Deplorable? Such a big word for such a big bitch. Spell it, ho. Deplorable? Bitch, the motherfucking back of your knees is deplorable, bitch. The back of your neck is deplorable, bitch. The fact that you motherfucking come on camera like you do is deplorable, bitch. I thought, Kathy, I promise you, Kathy, I know you know I would not sit here to lie. I would not sit here and lie. I promise you that when I was talking about that one instance of deplorable shit, that was the next one in the back of my mind. I just simply say, now, let me just, this is enough deplorable. This is deplorable enough. You goddamn right, deplorable. When you goddamn call a grieving family just for your benefit. What's deplorable is how motherfuckers calling your name left and motherfucking right, and you ain't motherfucking answering. Girl, boo, people don't fuss with me because I'm the motherfucking D. You best motherfucking believe that, baby. Period, point blank. It don't matter how many times these hoes would have y'all motherfucking think otherwise. It don't matter how much they motherfucking say that weak ass shit. Everybody know what time it is. Everybody know what time it is. What's understood don't have to be explained. See, this is an added bonus, y'all. I didn't know. Oh, yeah. Somebody lost their life for crossing her. That's how, and she said that shit with such happiness. She was giddy about it. She was giddy at the motherfucking mere idea, the remembrance of somebody losing her life. I asked y'all, what could possibly be so horrible that happened on these YouTube streets where a person took delight in the passing away of another person who leave her children and everything else? Deplorable. Deplorable?
You ain't amounted to shit. You round up fucking on a 75-year-old man to get your bills paid. We remember them days when you was walking up and down the sidewalk.
These bitches, they are so fucking funny. Very fucking funny. Like, this shit is laughable. A whole 75-year-old man fucking with you, even to get your bills paid, bitch, would be a health risk. It's against the law in about 35 states for you to fuck with anybody under motherfucking 200 pounds. I know a bitch who motherfucking roll over the wrong way next to a nigga who motherfucking commit manslaughter if she roll over too far and land on him. This bitch can't motherfucking lay in the bed with nobody. This bitch can't lay in the bed with nobody. Anybody, if anything hitting this, they gotta hit and motherfucking run. They gotta hit and lay on the couch. Ain't nowhere in the motherfucking world. Ain't no bed big enough in the motherfucking world to prevent a tragedy from happening. It would be a tragic situation for this bitch to mistakenly roll over. I roll over to my left. Oh, Lord, this nigga then caught his death. I roll over to my left. Nigga wouldn't know what the fuck happened to him. Nigga would have no motherfucking idea what hit him. All the family be left with is a motherfucking mushed out, flattened body. This bitch will catch motherfucking 4-5 cases of goddamn manslaughter by rolling over on a nigga in the middle of the night. What? Bitch.
We remember them days when you was out there prostituting for 2 cigarettes and a can of
Prostituting for 2. Y'all, baby, this shit is wonderful. Bitch, do you believe that?
Hello? We remember those motherfucking days, bitch. So don't you bring your ass around motherfucking hear me. Okay? Don't you bring your ass around here me telling me what the fuck I should do. Why the fuck would I ever take advice from a bitch who gotta suck the scrotum of an 85-year-old man to make sure that her lights on?
Now he 85?
Because you made the most fucked up decisions in life. You decided that you ain't want to amount to shit, but be a bitch who sat on their motherfucking ass. And you really got a lot of motherfucking nerve.
Mm-hmm.
And you really got a lot of motherfucking nerve to sit around and talk about me.
Okay.
And me being fat when you done gained as many pounds as I done lost.
Bitch,
can we talk about it?
Girl, I know you
motherfucking talk about
Bitch, I know you motherfucking lying. I know you motherfucking lying. I know you lying. I know you lying. I know this big bitch. I know. How you make this motherfucker go pub? How do I put this live back on all my motherfucking channels? Hold on. Oh, this too good here. This is unbelievable. Hold on. even lie, y'all. That shit just took me all the way out. That shit just took me all the way out. Bitch, at my biggest size, it don't even, it don't even, bitch. Can y'all hear me? I'm back. What this bitch said? What did this bitch just say? What is she trying to say? I am absolutely mother. Where everybody at? Are y'all here with me? Everybody look like they behind in the chat. Can y'all hear me? Oh, y'all can hear me? I'm about to shut this down. I'm sorry, y'all. This is incredible. Meet me on Seymour Lane. This is incredible, baby. You can't make this shit up. This shit done got too good. This too good. This too good for TV. Meet me on Little Lane. This is just, on Seymour Lane. I got so many pages now. Please meet me on Seymour Lane. I just can't. I just, this too good just to hide it back here. Meet me on Seymour Lane.